Okay, now they can hear you. Hello.
Oh, hello.
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 Mr. Enthusiastic. Hello.
I'm just so
Yeah,
excited.
you are. You better be. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome.
I'm not here against my will at all.
Yes, you are. Wait.
Yeah,
No, you're
you heard her.
not.
You admitted
He's a cheese today. He ate a cheese.
it. I eated the cheese.
He ate a cheese. That was me yesterday. After I finished stream, and then I
Just
talked to you.
an entire brick of brie in front of me. I was like, all right.
She's like, oh, you were like, oh, you weren't joking. You weren't just eating a block of cheese.
Yeah, she was just actively eating an entire block of cheese. I was like, okay. This is the
Yeah,
life I live, I guess.
that's what Christmas is all about. Eating a block of brie cheese. Yes. I've got questions for you.
I
You
have
actually had
answers
the
for you.
most. Yes, you actually had the most submitted questions you've had so far.
Because I am that important.
Well, but also they were all in the last 10 minutes. So I think you just had very proactive people that are just very active in the last 10 minutes. NikyArkain. I put your logo on it because it's very cool because I made it.
That is true.
Yes.
Much like most of the things in my life, she has created.
Good. Actually, this thing on this image on the side that I have on the PowerPoint that you can't see was made by someone called Gishi. But yes, a lot of the other things was made by me. Because sometimes I want to make art, but I feel like if I just keep drawing myself, it feels a little bit, narcissistic. So I'm like, you got to have like a muse that you draw,
A muse.
Yes, you are the muse. Ruby is asking, did you eat all the cheese again? And yes,
No,
you
not
ate a
all of it.
cheese. Not all of it?
I ate a singular cheese.
It's very large cheese. Okay. People are going to think you're a cheese VTuber.
Cheese tuber.
Yeah. I got questions.
I got answers.
What inspired you to start streaming?
That's a very good question. And honestly, what inspired me to want streaming and why would I want stream? No, what inspired me to like start streaming was like I lost my job. I didn't lose. I quit. And then
Okay.
the building that I was working at shortly after shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And and I was like, man, I got nothing to do with my time. And at the time, I was working for a guy who was like a kind of large streamer. I was like, he seems to enjoy what he's doing. I got a lot of free time. Fuck it, I'll try it. And that's what started me streaming.
When did you start VTubing?
The same exact time I started streaming.
So you were a VTuber straight away? I don't know if you streamed without
Yeah.
anything to start with or...
Nope, I started out with the little guy. It
Mm-hmm.
was a little dude under a little blanket.
Did it always... Was your initial design... Because I haven't put anything about your original design in here, but was your original design the one you were streaming with then, or did you just have like a generic kind of... Okay,
Yeah,
so you've always
the,
had the...
I've always had a design and an appearance.
Yeah. I don't know if people have seen your original, but I know it's what your scuff is based on. Because when I made you your original scuff is when you were using that model, that design.
That more.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, so if you have ever seen my scuff, that is about the design that was my appearance. Yeah, like that,
Yeah.
T-Base.
Yeah, and you've always had the little lightning on your head.
He always had a little lightning. It's, as Dolly said, it's where my brain is stored.
Yes.
It's trying to escape.
And you had like a yellow hoodie.
Mhm.
And you had the earrings, which I think the earrings are still your... Are they like your sub badges or something?
Yeah, they're my current sub badges.
Yeah. You haven't updated them. I was about to say we haven't updated them because
To be fair,
I
you
wanted
have
to draw.
populated them.
I want to draw little daggers as the sub badges, but that's a project.
Yeah, I sit here and
Yeah,
I think
happy
about that and like that sounds like it's gonna be ass to do.
to draw. No, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think the only problem is making it look different from the moderator badge. Out of everything about that cheese model, it's the pretty little lashes that send you. Yeah, of course. Everyone
I'm
was
just,
about. That's how you normally could tell when someone is a lady is have eyelashes. But I think you're a special case.
I'm a very, very beautiful man.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say sure, but yeah, you're right.
Wow, so rude and so cruel.
No, I was gonna say you were right. You were right. You
Yeah,
are.
at first you weren't though. At first you weren't.
What games do you play on stream?
Honey Pop 2.
Of course you do.
No, I don't. That'd be crazy. Yeah, how much trouble you get in. I play honestly anything and everything that I feel like. Why? What were we laughing about?
Oh, I was laughing because I remember that being like my first interaction with your sister was adding her on something, and it said it was the only game she had played, and I was like, oh. Sorry, I just feel
Oh
like I'm
yeah, like
calling her out.
the only game that she had really played on Steam was Honey Pop 2. Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, it just reminded me of meeting your sister. Sorry, go on.
yeah. Like that's to be fair, me and my
Sorry.
sister are very much alike.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's all common sense.
recently I've been playing a lot of Tarkov. I have been getting back into fucking whatchamacallit. What is that one loser game that everybody says super hard? Dark Souls Remastered, yeah. I've been playing that again. Warhammer 40K Dawn of War got an update where they brought in achievements. So I've been playing all of the campaigns again to get all the achievements for the Necrons because I like my robots. Uh, I have a new graphics card so I can play Oblivion Remastered without it stuttering at 5 frames a second. Outside of streaming and playing VG games, as I enjoy Warhammer a lot. I have spent a lot of money on Warhammer. I have spent a lot of money on getting very nice cases for my Warhammer and magnetizing and paints, so many paints, and thank you to you because she bought me some badass paints.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my RAM is going bad. Don't say my RAM is going bad, otherwise I will have to cry. I do biking. I like to walk trails. Because here where I live, there's lots of nice trails. Um, Warhammer, especially, I've put a lot of work and stock into Warhammer. I've been wanting to do more Warhammer streams, T-Base. Like, either both playing it. If I can, I need to get a nice camera that can, like, properly show detail for painting.
Who is the little cheese slice? It's
Hi,
NikyArkain. Oh my god. He's finally in the cave. How did you choose who your character was?
I asked a very good friend of mine, Mats Kuro, who is
Yes.
a wonderful artist, and I was like, hey, you know me as a person. I want you to just draw whatever you see within your mind for like me, pick the colors, pick the general vibe. I want you to kind of just make what you see of me.
The updated picture they did, is this one. That's the updated picture they did. They're very good artists. They now do a lot of art for, is it Camilla?
Yeah,
Am I saying her name?
Camilla, and more recently they've been doing a lot of stuff for whatchamacalls. It's Neuro. Yeah.
Oh,
Him and his
they?
girlfriend
Oh, that's cool.
love Neuro.
Yeah. This is the original picture you had when I first met you. Yeah, though we were playing Lethal Company. It was actually just after I had a bit of a what do I call it? I was looking for some like new friends to hang out with and like people to hang out with, and I joined a big collab with people, and Niky was in that collab.
I was.
Yeah, but it wasn't like any like big collab, and we didn't really, especially like speak
We
outside of
barely
just
even
normal gameplay.
interacted.
Yeah. But then afterwards, I think it was that I loaded up Dungeon Keeper, and you messaged me, and you're like, "I love that game."
Yeah, he's like, I saw you play Dungeon Keeper. I was like, that game's badass.
Yeah. And then I was also playing Killing Floor, and then I think you mentioned something about liking Killing Floor, and then I was like, "Sure, play Killing Floor sometimes." And then we played Killing Floor, and then we were talking about bunch about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was so young back then. Yeah, we were all so young back then. When I was
That was the ripe, fresh age of 25.
yeah, yeah. So young. And now we collab all the time. And that's it.
And, you know, we collab all the time. I sit here and be like, oh my god, I just want to play.
Okay.
In a good way.
Okay. I feel like it should have been more like the part where it's like, oh, I bet you're wondering how I ended up here. And it's just you in a cave on fire. As
Why
a
am
block
I on
of
fire?
cheese. Oh, the room back there is on fire. You're fine right now, but
Oh, why is the room on fire?
we do know, but we don't know. I set fire
What?
to this cave.
Yeah, I guess I am grilled cheese.
He's grilled
I
cheese.
also thought that was sunlight.
No, this is fire back there. And then here are the skulls of my enemies, but they were already here.
Why are the skulls of your enemies already in the cave?
They lived here.
What?
What? Sorry, well, I guess they died here too. Don't worry about it. Okay, we kind of went over it. What's the inspirations for the design?
I asked him, and that's he really likes purple. I also really like purple, and he chose yellow because I was a very happy person, and I brought a lot of joy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I double checked the kanji does mean joy, not hope.
Oh, okay. Joy.
So yeah, my colors is joy and also a sense of royalty, just cocksuredness, I guess.
And then the roses thing.
I like roses. That is
Yeah.
from my Grammy and me. We would take care of roses when I was growing up.
Yes. Axel said he was going to make a silly joke, but then, yeah, your answer was too wholesome, so no silly jokes. How did you decide on your law? What's your law? I should say. What's your law?
All right, so what is my lore? All right, very good point. We had tried to shoot the shit and workshop this. My lore, very good.
What is it?
Mostly, I'm just a guy.
It's just a guy. Axel asked, sorry, go on.
If you want to put it onto some kind of like more recent sit down and talk about it, is I am a. If you want to go for my my rogue design, which I do enjoy a lot and might be pushing for more of,
Yes.
is I am essentially a fallen jester, if you would.
Yes.
I was part of a kingdom, and from that kingdom, I was to be removed from.
Yes.
Because a jester that is a king's blade
Yes.
is also a jester.
Yeah.
Very much a funny guy during the day, and during the night, I will go around and stab people.
Yeah. It's such a lovely contrast to see Niky now with his Fuki next to the new art. I know, he has this amazing, truly amazing Especially this one up here. No. Truly amazing art up here, and then you're a cheese. That's okay.
If you like what you see, Sam has very good prices and is very wonderful to work with. She is genuinely amazing. I mean, if you see the pauldron, like the rose design within the pauldron itself is badass.
Very cool, very cool. I also included the clown image here of
Oh yeah, the
us.
jester.
Yeah, the Hindi did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the clown. Yay! And then here's your current
I do
design.
like the jester that you made. I love because it also reminds me a lot of Nights into Dreams.
Yeah, I saw you said that. I'm glad. The biggest two clowns? Well, I feel like VTubers are kind of clowns. Sometimes he is a silly little guy. Sometimes he is a murderous little guy. Sometimes he's a cheesy little guy. Yeah. You're very cheesy.
I am extremely cheesy.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think people
full
know
brush.
that about you, to be honest. I feel like people don't know that about you.
Off stream, I am very cheesy when it comes to being very doting.
You're a cheesy
Or I'm also
guy.
very demanding in the sense of whenever she needs to do something, and I'll be like, you need to
You go
stop
to
just begging.
sleep. Stop talking to me.
Stop. I like, there's so many times where I was like, please, 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 with all my heart, I care about you. For the love of God, stop talking and go to bed. It'll be 3 in the morning for her, and like you have work in like 2 hours. Like, you have to be awake for work in like 2-3 hours. Please, for the love of God, go to sleep. It doesn't upset me. It doesn't like anything like that, but it's very much a, like I just want to like just very softly like strangle her into sleep, you know?
What?
It's,
Why
it's
did you
like
word it like
it's
that?
okay. You just gotta put in a sleeper hold, you know? You just gotta
Okay.
gotta get enough oxygen away from the brain to make it go, oh.
What? Yeah, it's cute. It is cuteness aggression.
There's a lot of cuteness aggression.
You're very like that.
Pillow over face sleep, yes.
When will we see you in full live 2D model?
A full live 2, that is going to be whenever I get fully comfortable in a design I want to do, in a design I want to use.
Yes. Well, we looked at custom models, but you didn't really like any of them.
Yeah, we looked at custom models, and I was like, ah, man, I love being generic fuckboy number 3. Well, one of them was just so generic anime boy. I was like, and you look at the price, and it's like, oh, for like $80, and I was like, I'm not spending $80 to be a fucking just some white boy. So,
Next question. I wrote just tips for moderators. It's not really a question. I just thought you might be something you might want to talk about. Not that you don't do much here for. Well, we don't do much stuff that needs moderating, but
all right. So
if you wanted to talk about it.
for my past experience of like moderating for a lot of like really like I'm not gonna say names. Like, I used to moderate for a lot of like really large channels, as well as like going through like for Reddit moderation, for looking at YouTube moderation, as well as Twitch moderation, and like seeing everything in between. I'm trying to make sure like things are going here, where like things are going wrong, like where people are like kind of starting to throw wrenches in gears and stuff. You have to kind of like take a step back and realize, because there's a lot of people like get super gung ho. My word is law. It has to be this way. We can't let anybody do anything that is like remotely blank. Because you got to remember, these are people too, people with lives as well. A lot of these things can be halted, stopped, and changed for both the better for you and them, is with a very simple conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And if they choose to not be receptive, or if you have that conversation and yeah, they play nice for a while, it's like, all right, that's nice, that's fine. And they start going back into their old ways. And then that's where you can like really kind of lay down the law. But I've known a lot of people who are very much shoot first, ask questions later, and cause a lot of like really just hard times for both the streamer, the other people within the team. And at the end of the day, it's not your morals, it is your who you're working for's morals. Like, what did they want in their community? What did they see as okay? What is not okay? Because you could have completely different morals, which I wouldn't recommend, but like you gotta remember, like it's their community first. Don't try to big brother for them because you can cause a lot of like big issues.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I enjoyed very much being a moderator and caring for a community. Like, 'cause you can see a lot of really good stuff. You can see a lot of people grow, see a lot of people like kind of like find out and figure out who they are and like what they're liking and like join the communities, be there and figure out like, oh, through this and what you guys are talking about, I've learned like this kind of different love and like move forward into like a larger community and become somebody. Sometimes your grasp may be iron, but remember to do not squeeze because you have the power. Do not let that go to your head. A lot of people not well with power in any sense. So you just gotta remember to like think properly, move correctly, and at the end of the day, if you're not sure, you do have somebody above you who can guide you on what they feel would be best. So yeah, that's very long-winded of like definitely like firm but fair. And remember, your streamer, your whoever is above you is the end all be all. Don't work around them, work with them.
If another really big streamer asked you to moderate and you were like part of the community to start with, would you say yes or would you say no?
I'd do it again. Even now, like it would just be like it's a side thing. It's like I won't like how I was before devote all my time to it, but I'll definitely like be sure to like kind of like experience and like be there, like reach out and make sure people are okay. And that's also something that happens. Like sometimes a lot of it is like you have to reach out and make sure somebody's okay.
I'm glad because sometimes I worry that you feel like you would regret, you know. But it's glad to know that
I know.
you would do it again. Next question is: have you found? Because I know you've gone to some IRL stuff. Have you found that attending in real life streaming events, have they been helpful?
Fuck no. This shit was
No.
awful.
Yeah.
I
This is
met
a
a
loaded
lot of
question
really
because I
cool
knew the answer.
people.
Sorry.
I met a lot of really cool people whenever I went to IRL events. Like you can meet some rad ass people, you can meet some shitty ass people. I got to meet a lot of really like large streamers and stuff, and also got to meet like just a lot of really cool people. I got to meet the person I was working for at the time. He was super chill, like genuinely a really awesome guy. Like definitely like nothing but big props for him, and hoping he's doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I got to like meet and do a whole bunch of cool shit. But overall, like for like helpful, is like no. I got to see the most, the biggest fucking pit of vipers and snakes I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. I made new friends there because the people they showed up with basically abandoned them or ditched them or told them to kick rocks as soon as they got there. Like people they were staying with, like told them like, hey, we don't like you. Like, can you not be like here? And it's like he's like, oh my god. And these are streamers and stuff that are like or people that are like all part of a community of streamers that are like trying to meet like other people and stuff. And it's like why would you do this to yourself and other people? And like IRL events, like if you're going to IRL event, go with your friends. Make sure like if you're going to see like a big streamer, always keep in mind, yeah, remember this is a human. Their streaming persona and their real life persona, two entirely different things. So you got to remember that they might have issues like having that wall up, and might having it down. You never know, but just like, oh my god, it's streaming events are man streamers are definitely high school energy a lot of the time,
Yeah.
sadly. I think it's a lot because like you're able to put yourself behind a secondary wall and like you might have yourself like consumed by that ideal and stuff like that. So it's interesting. But just definitely like keep in mind like it's sometimes it's a little rough out there.
I was gonna say that I did enjoy going to the expo when I went. But I think one of the reasons I liked it is it was still small enough that it didn't feel overwhelming. It was quite a small event. It was a very small hall, and I basically didn't really know anyone. I met Love Zombie there. I like Love Zombie.
That's always
I
chill as hell.
met there's a few people that I met there that I do still speak to. I've met some cool people, but also I think it's because I went having kind of low expectations that I was going to actually speak to people. I kind of honestly went because I wanted to buy Iron Mask merch, and I came out of it actually making friends, which I kind of didn't expect. I feel like it's a completely different experience if you're going one knowing people and also going to be like celebrity, because obviously that wasn't the case for me. I think also for a lot of the things, especially with VTubing, you're getting a bunch of people in a room that maybe aren't very used to socializing in person. And when they suddenly kind of go outside, they're not really kind of used to it. Sometimes as well, sometimes the things that can come off as creepy can just be misread enthusiasm. And I try and keep that in mind sometimes, because there has definitely been cases where, like, initially I'll kind of get the ick from meeting someone, like when I've met someone in person at a con, like initially, and then it's kind of like, oh no, they're just very enthusiastic, and I kind of feel like it's probably even the case for myself. How has streaming helped you outside of streaming? Okay, if you could change something from previous years streaming, what would it be?
Change the Bioshockathon and not just be the Bioshockathon.
Oh,
I love the Bioshock games. Man, it makes me dread playing those fucking games. I'm sitting thinking like I could play Dishonored again. Like,
yeah.
easily. I love Bioshock. It is my favorite game of all time. Doing it every year has made me go, I could go another year without that.
You don't have to do it.
Hey, I already said I was gonna do it this year.
Okay.
And then after this year, I'm gonna take a break from it.
Next. Next. What would
You
your
wanna
what would your dream stream be?
dream stream? It'd be a stream where nobody bothered me, and I was the best at video game.
Okay.
I would be
No,
the
it's
video
not.
game boy.
The video game boy?
Yeah, I'll take the title from the Aaron Hansen. Become the
Okay.
video game boy.
So your dream stream is one where no one is there and you're good at a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just do that, like,
I
without
already do that all the time.
streaming.
I just never put. I just have OBS open. I don't even click the go live button. I just be gaming out here.
That's what
It's
you're
a
doing right
Tarkov
now.
stream I'm doing right now.
I'll be so mad. Our next question, which was a submit question, is why is Joel?
Joel is because I wanted something on screen that could catch somebody's eye, so that if they do have like ADD, ADHD, and if it's kind of like a lull within the stream, it's kind of like so that they can kind of like better be able to maintain like a connection and pay attention to what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
And then people just really fucking liked that fish for some reason. And so then Joel stayed, and he stayed for a very, very long time. And now I have a dancing Dagoth.
Yeah, you do. Joel is good, I guess. He's been
Joel got live 2D before Niky. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, Niky does have live 2D. He's got his pixel one.
I do.
But you want it to be reactive.
Yeah,
and all VTubers are valid.
Yeah, Dagoth.
We could make this a live 2D. You could be you ate a cheese in live 2D. I don't know, not much would happen with it, but
yeah, I'd be cool with it.
We'll see. And then also because Joel was on your stream so much, I decided that I would cancel Joel.
Yeah, because I was spending too much time with Joel, she decided she'd cancel Joel, and so now Joel doesn't exist on my stream anymore.
Yeah, Joel got removed, and yeah, Joel's here now. Joel has been redeemed though. Joel the redeemed.
Joel's like all the weird son.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Adopted son.
Adopted.
Yeah. Don't tell him that. Question. What's the best soda and why is it Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola is first look. That says Coke.
Okay, why is it Coke? I copied it from the exact question how it was written, so I don't censor the
enjoy
people.
Coke sometimes, but I also have difficulties wanting to drink it because you can use it to clean battery acid off of a car battery.
Yeah, but a lot of things you can use to clean that it's still
True.
good. You can use lemons to clean. Lemons are good.
True. But my favorite soda is in fact a orange what is it? Orange Dry, which is a soda from Canada Dry that you can only really get up in New England. It's
Oh.
basically orange flavored Canada Dry ginger ale.
I never seen this.
Hmm?
Would I like it? I don't like oranges. Is it very orangey?
Probably it is very orangey. You would not like it. And I do enjoy myself some. I am a ginger ale appreciator.
When you come here, I'm gonna get you Iron Brew. I want you to try Iron Brew.
Okay.
It kind of tastes like bubble gum, but don't tell people that like Iron Brew that it tastes like bubble gum, because it's meant to be like manly Iron Brew. You know, the Scottish are coming to get me, so I said it tastes like bubble gum. Submitted question was mistletoe or mistletoed with your significant other.
Okay, so we go to mistletoe or mistletoed. Mistletoed. Because honestly, missile with your toad, that's hopping fun.
That's hopping fun. Did you just think of that?
I did.
Okay, well done. Also, I believe a picture of a mistletoe was put into the Discord.
Yeah, I think it was frozen. He's saying Christmas.
There we go. That's a mistletoe.
No,
Oh, I should have cut it out and put it up here. There we go.
Get that away from me.
Okay,
that is what you do under the mistletoe.
Oh, you fight under the mistletoe?
Yes.
Oh.
The mistletoe is not real. It can't hurt you. Meanwhile, mistletoe.
It can't hurt you. We got a new decoration. Ruby, cut it out for us. What do you think?
Oh hell yeah! Thank you, Ruby.
Now we have to fight.
Fight.
Let's move on to the next question. It says you are about to enter a dungeon. What is your favorite item in your inventory or inventory? I don't know how to say it.
It's inventory. Or inventory. It's up to you.
Okay.
It's purely like a dialect and where you're from. That's how you say it. Inventory is full.
What item will you take?
Honestly, if I'm entering in a dungeon, the favorite item that I'm going to always make sure I have is I'm always going to be carrying an antidote.
An antidote?
An antidote.
You don't like the poison?
No. And if I know dungeons, there's always going to be just some fucking bullshit monster or some kind of trap that's going to come out of the wall and stab me.
Yeah. Did you bring antidote? Potion. Did you bring antidote today?
Always. Okay. You're a spider. I gotta.
I was gonna say you might have found yourself in a cave, possible dungeon like area. I feel like a torch would be the item.
Nah.
Because
why not an oil lantern?
Why not oil lantern? Well, it doesn't have the added element of danger that a torch has. Joel is your item, Brit. Oh, there you go. Take this with you. Look after him. Brits is looking after Joel for a while. Okay, next question we have is these are all submitted questions, including that goblin question. What got you into watching VTubers? Frog. What got you into watching VTubers and wanting to be one?
Kizuna AI.
That's old.
Yeah. Jeez, don't say it like that.
Well, it is. It's old stuff. I don't think most
Yeah,
people not even know that. See, Frozen just said
my
what?
my first introduction to VTubing was because of an AI,
Mm-hmm.
which is arguably the first VTuber.
Yeah.
You really think of it. Or like the first popular VTuber.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was I saw like the Hololive girls appear. I like Gura and Mori, Amelia Watson and Ina. So I watched all of them. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got Link from there. I saw Iron Mouse do the interview with Lord Athelstan.
Mm-hmm.
Athelstan. And from there, that's I started getting into his community, and that's where like kind of like really like snowballed me into wanting to be part of it.
Yeah.
So
And
that's where the snowball started for me.
and and arguably I met you because of your interest in that.
Yeah, because of my affiliation and stuff, that is how like we ended up meeting.
Yeah. So if it wasn't for Iron Mouse, I wouldn't have met you. So thank you,
Yes.
Iron Mouse, for bringing me everything good. Also, thank you to whoever gifted Iron Mouse a gift sub yesterday.
Oh yeah, somebody gifted a sub to
Yeah.
Iron Mouse here.
So the group you're hanging out with, they were all big fans of him, and then that's kind of how like I met the people from that group. I was like, oh, I know stuff to do with this VTuber because Iron Mouse had collaborated with them, and
Yeah,
I met you, and then we're hanging out.
yeah.
And then you were like, I know cool people. And I said, if it's not Iron Mouse, I don't care. And then, yeah. that's basically it. Because if it is not Iron Mouse, I don't care.
Facts. Real shit.
Facts. I remember at one of our first conversations, we were playing games off stream, was because I was sad because people were talking about, and they were like, oh, you're a narcissist. And I was sad because I didn't want people to think that, because I felt like that was a very bad thing. And then you were like, what's so bad about being confident about yourself?
Yeah, what's so bad about being confident? What's so bad about acknowledging that like you're the best you? What's so wrong with you like sitting and taking the time to appreciate what you do? Because who's gonna really appreciate what you do than you? You're the one who has to live with yourself. You have to like deal with like everything that goes on. So if to you, like the best thing you did today was you got out of bed and you're fucking proud of that, be proud of that. Like you're
Yay.
fucking playing Pokemon Go. And this is how one of the people I used to hang out with started calling me a narcissist was because when I was playing Pokemon Go, anytime I got like a nice ass egg and I'd hatch and be like, oh my god, I got this fucking badass Pokemon. I was like, oh look at it, it's so good stars. It's like, wow, you're such a fucking narcissist.
Well, because
And
you got a good Pokemon. What?
yeah, because I had some leg in fucking Pokemon Go, and I was a narcissist over it, apparently. And that's where it really started driving my brain. It was like, man, if that's what it takes to be a narcissist, I'll fucking be a narcissist all day.
Well, I think
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know. I think sometimes when you feel bad about other parts of yourself or you don't feel good about yourself, sometimes you do try and celebrate the things you can control, and then sometimes that can read as, oh, they're full of themselves. But it's like, no, I'm trying to cling on to the good
Yeah,
things.
because during that time when that was happening, that was whenever I had just gotten out of the army. I think I was maybe 6 months out of the army. I was living with people. Like I just gotten into a small apartment with these people that were calling me the narcissist, and like it was a lot of like up and down. Like I was like starting to like push to get a job and all this stuff, and it's like I guess they were unhappy with what they were doing, and like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that person should Pokemon go away. Don't worry, they're very far away now.
Brit said spaghetti or meat.
What do you mean? What do you mean spaghetti or
Why are you
meat?
surprised? Why are you surprised at this question?
I'm not surprised, but I'm trying to figure out, does he mean like spaghetti or spaghetti with meat? Or would you like to have spaghetti or would you rather have meat?
This is the same question he's asked 20 100 times.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still like it's a clarification.
Simple
It's a simple
question.
question. Well, if we're just talking about spaghetti or meat, I'd rather have spaghetti because it's more filling.
Okay. The next submitted question is, what's your favorite fantasy race?
My favorite fantasy race is a odd one, I'd say, because because you gotta think of like there's so many fantasy races and like so many things and games and stuff. I the British is one of them, but it's not my favorite.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I if we're gonna talk about like World of Warcraft,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite race would probably be the Draenei because their story with how they escaped from the Eridar and the Burning Legion and made their own way and finding the light and stuff. I think that's a very weird, really cool story. If we're gonna go with like Elder Scrolls, my favorite fantasy race from there would be the Argonians for their plight and their fighting with the land that they are, and to the point of the land, fighting everything to do with themselves, having like go through like they have a shadow like cult essentially. And also whenever the Oblivion crisis happened, the Oblivion gates opened in Black Marsh, and the Argonians said, you know, fuck these guys, we're gonna kick their ass. And so they stormed through the portals and fought the Daedra so hard that the Daedra closed their own portals in Black Marsh because the Argonians are kicking their ass. It's like hell yeah, yeah. Always play Argonian. Yeah, when I play Oblivion, I always play Argonian. Let's see other like races and games. If we want to go to Dark Souls, technically my favorite race from there is the Irithilians.
E-
Uh, the people from Irithil. They're very pale, almost like blue skin, and they are from an area that is always winter. I think
It's
like
winter.
their area architecture is very new, even though they're introduced very late in the Dark Souls like kind of like era. Let's see, in D&D, my favorite race is the Corvids. What are they? I think are they just called Corvids?
I don't know.
Or
Someone in chat will know.
Kenku. That's what they are. Yeah, the Kenku. They're a race of crow people in D&D that speak through mimicry and song, essentially. I love them. I love the idea of role playing as them and like being able to like play as them. Like it's very good. Some DMs are kind of assholes about it, but yeah,
I like satyrs
satyrs are cool.
because I have like a morbid curiosity on it.
Mhm.
Mostly because I would have the nightmares about satyrs when I was younger. So now I don't know. Now I'm like fascinated as them to be, and like when I play D&D, can I be a satyr? Even though it's kind of because it's only part of I believe that I think it was like the part of their collaboration with Magic the Gathering or something. Like it was a separate world where you could only be a satyr from that. But I like it. I like them. They kind of creep
I
me
do
out.
like the Skeksis from Dark Crystal. They're really badass. Dark Crystal is one of the first movies I can remember watching when growing up.
I never seen it.
It's interesting. I will give it that. It is a
Yeah.
very interesting watch. Oh, and I can't forget my
Yes.
favorite race of all time for any fantasy world will have to be Warhammer 40K's the Necrons because I love robots.
Favorite soup.
Uh, my favorite soup would have to be like a Mexican soup, like something heavy with cheese, get some peppers in there. I like a very hearty, like thick soup. I'm not a
Mhm.
fan of like super watery soups.
So we've had this question every single one of these interviews. Mostly, well,
Yeah.
not the first one, but after Yume, we've been asking this to everyone, and a lot of people like bone broth and or pumpkin soup.
Bro.
That's a popular one. Which animal would you be if you had to be an animal?
In ferret.
What?
A ferret.
Oh, I'm surprised. I see it.
I want to be a little weasel.
Yeah, I could
I
see
could have
that.
a stink sack.
What?
I could have a stink sack.
Oh, is that okay? Predator
Predator
life.
alive and red all swallows. I see it. Yeah. Yeah, I could fit so much cheese in that thing.
Okay, the next question is from Axel, which was, if you could have any power, what would it be? And then he also asked, also do it hang. That's
Any power, what would it be?
yeah.
I would have the power that to be able to effortlessly gritty
Oh, okay.
at will.
Yeah,
And I mean I
you
just
can do
hit
that
the
already.
cleanest gritty.
Okay.
No, actually so a power that's actually if any power, like what power could I say that could not be construed as like, man, that's a weirdo choice. Because
What do you
the
mean?
idea of invisibility is cool, but
Yeah.
also for me it's like, oh, why would you want to be invisible? I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could read minds would be really cool. It's like, why would you want to read minds? It's like, I don't know, because it'd be cool. Seeing seeing through walls. I was like, oh, sounds really having X-ray vision sounds really cool. It's like, why do you want to have X-ray vision? Because it'd be cool.
Do you know what I think would be a cool
Teleportation
power?
would be cool, but why would you want to teleport? It's
Do
like,
you know what I
because
think
it'd
would be
be
cool?
cool.
I think being able to speak every language, understand every language would be cool.
I think honestly having clairvoyance would be badass.
That's like being a
And
psychic.
yeah.
Wouldn't that not be like tormenting?
Oh yeah, horribly. I would go insane. I'd be like an insane, like fucking doomsayer in like a corner of a town in a little shack, and go like, I can hear the voices. I can see your future. I can see what you are about to do. You are a dark man, and you shall fall at my blade. And I start
You,
stabbing people.
oh, I was gonna say you could just do that, but I don't do that part.
Yeah, yeah, like yours. I'll become a mad god.
Hmm. I just thought it'd be nice to understand everyone. We're gonna move on. Next question. Move on from the last part.
Okay. Oh yeah, and as Axel asked, like, do a hang shit? That shit hang, bro. That shit hang. That be shit be hanging and swanging. Yurt.
Okay,
All right, then we move on.
let's move on.
I can see through the veil. I can see the voices, the crawling, the slithering worms in the mind of man. I can see the evil take root, and I must cut it out.
See, I feel like you in this moment is kind of like the most accurate version of you.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because you doing a stupid voice and talking like very intensely. I feel like that's like
Oh yeah, whenever me and her
very
by
authentically.
ourselves, like I'll like fucking like just go off on like tangents, be like, the dark, you can see the dark, the crawling, slithering
Yeah,
darkness.
like I feel like on stream you're like either chill or just like weirdly angry. I don't know. You're just very intense, and then like off stream you're just like a fantasy creature. I don't know how to explain it.
My own true form comes out if I'm asked if it hangs.
um, I like how you may just pointed that out. I like that.
That's my sleeper phrase.
I feel like you're the opposite. So people on stream will be like super like bubbly and nice and all like hyper and stuff like that, and then off, you know, like people will come off stream and they'll just be like, I'm gonna say a bad word. They're kind of assholes as soon as they come off stream. You're like the opposite.
Oh yeah, I'm an asshole on stream.
on stream, you're just like
On stream, I'm rude. I'm mean. Off
you're
stream,
so
I'm
mean
very.
on stream. You're so mean, and then off stream, you're just like not.
Like, there have been times like legitimately like, my friends will come in and ask something. I was like, "Why are you asking?"
Yeah,
There's a time where fucking Cinders had asked us something like Dead by Daylight, and it was like, "Why would I care?"
Yeah, it was so mean. Then when we're not on stream, you're good.
Here, I am for my friends and not for the public. Yes.
It's very interesting dynamic.
Wait, did Boss swear? Did you swear?
I said asshole.
Oh, okay. Boxing Day. We never actually even addressed the
Yeah.
Boxing Day question.
Which of you will win on Boxing Day, and how many rounds will it take? Sicilian American.
It'll be clearly me because I am somebody who preaches equal rights, and
I'll
these
win.
haymakers are fast.
I'll win.
No.
I'll win. We know. Everyone knows.
I got it. No, I got this in the bag. It's over. Hand and feet. It's Dunyan rings.
Dunyan rings?
It's Dunyan rings.
Next question. You ready? If I mess it up, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, ready? Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream that you had you could you'll do you want you could do so you'll do you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything?
Have you ever had a dream that you had your you could you'll do you want you could do so you'll do you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything?
There you go. You want to answer that?
Yeah. T-Base already answered for me.
T-Base answered?
Yeah. T-Base redeemed the
okay, that was the answer. Okay.
That's my response. Thank you, T-Base.
Next week, we will be interviewing Gummy Psycho, who just debuted 2 days ago. They should be an interesting person to talk to. I know they've gone through several iterations. They've used several pre-made models, and also their own model I think they drew, and then also now they have a brand new model, brand new style. I'm very interested in talking to them about their time streaming. I think it will be very interesting. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.